Jalen finally ready to see what this team can do in live action. I'm assuming. See what y'all made of.
Yeah, this Friday. It's gonna be a test. See where we're gonna be at, where we at. This whole week we've been working on the little things that we messed up on the exhibition game. We put big emphasis on defense and rebounding, and that's what we've been doing during practice. So I think once the game comes Friday, and we'll see where we at with that. So we've been working hard this week with that.
Jalen, have you gone through scouting reports or looked at Troy at all?
We kind of went over what their offense is about. Detroit is like a dribble drive offense, and we've been really trying to switch the defense up. You know what I'm saying? Like throw a little zone in there with it, mix them up a little bit. And we've been going over that this week, but we ain't really went to personnel just yet. We probably go into that today in today's practice.
Seems like they've got shooters. I mean, and you're going to have to get out on them. It just seems like that's going to be what they want to do, especially in their new arena.
Right. They got a bunch of shooters. We got to close out high on them and try to stop that drive. Try to get them out the paint. If they get in the paint a lot of times during that game, I mean, it's going to be hard to stop them because once they get in the paint, kick it out, the shooter's going to knock it down.
I'm sure you'd rather open the Rick Ray era at home, but you know, going on the road, new arena, they're opening, they're excited. What's the good you can take out of that situation?
Oh, man, going to a new arena. I mean, that's their new arena, but so we going to a new arena also. Going against the crowd, I know the crowd going to be hyped. It's going to fuel me, especially it's going to fuel my other players too, my teammates. I think we're ready for it. If we go into it, we got to keep our head high and keep focused and don't let the crowd get into the game.
You feel like the way they like to play and get up down the court, that kind of fits your style a little bit better than the other night?
Yeah, you're right. If they getting up and down the court, we also going to get up and down the court with them. But it might be a track meet, but then again, coach might change up the style and slow it down for them and play another pace of a game. If we play their game, we might be in trouble, but other than that, I think if we play our pace of the game, defend, rebound, then we'll be okay.
What do you take away from that game against Cary going into Detroit this Friday? What do you take away from that victory?
We got to hustle hard. We got to hustle more than we usually did. We got to get out of 50-50 balls, loose balls. We got to dive after them, get those. We just got to out-scrap people. We got to out-hustle people. And then once we figure that out, that's our identity, I think we'll be good going into the season.
What do you see from these guys that are going to have an opportunity to do something right away? Some of these freshmen and walk-ons as well.
I see opportunity, especially with Craig Sword. I know in the exhibition game, he kind of was nervous, had jitters, fouled a little bit in the first half. But when he sat down, really got his thoughts together. Second half, he came out and started playing his game. He started helping us out, rebounding. Started a little bit of scoring, him, and then also Gavin Ware. We got to get him going down low. Once we get those two going, everybody else going to feed into that, especially with Fred Thomas too also. He's going to be a big help to us.
Jalen, a lot of people will say you played man-to-man last year. You're playing man-to-man this year. So what's the difference? What's the big identity difference on this defense?
This year, it's more aggression. We more up into the ball. There's no space between us and the ball. There's no slacking off into the paint and stuff like that. Like if they're the shooter, we're gonna be all the way up into the shooter, make them put it on the ground, and just basically more aggression to the defense this year.